Happy Easter, everybody! I feel like this is a great time to talk about life as an Easter bunny. I'm loving these effects, okay? But I don't think people really understand the trials and tribulations of being an Easter bunny. For 8 years, I missed Easter in church because I was the Easter bunny at kids' birthday parties. I talk about it in my comedy a lot, being like a princess or a clown or a mascot character. But the thing is, Easter was always the busiest time of the year. There was one weekend I actually paid my rent for my apartment back in those days. So, really cool stuff, right? But here's the thing, a lot of things used to happen to the Easter Bunny. Like, you would have kids coming up to you and grabbing your tail. But here's the thing, where does the tail land on your body? So these kids are coming up and nearly grabbing your behind, okay? And you're like, stop. But you also are like, I'm the Easter Bunny, so how do I not scare the kids, but also be like, could y'all stop grabbing me, please? So then you have to like hop away, like, bye, kids. And when you see the Easter Bunny, you want to take pictures with the Easter Bunny. And so you're expecting like this face. This is what they're seeing as they take pictures of the Easter Bunny. But inside, you're like, how many kids are these? Why? Who's grabbing me? What's going on? Oh no, someone's crying. Oh, you want me to hold your kid? Because you can't feel anything. You got foam on your hands. You can't see anything. While people can see those big fun Easter eyes, you actually only have like a small hole that you're trying to see everything in. So your sight is cut off. Your ability to feel things are cut off. You've got foam on your feet. So even walking is crazy. So you're jumping around like, yay, but you're like, I'm gonna die. Like every party, you're just like, oh no, am I gonna die? Um, I had this one party. Like, I've learned to just collect up front because it doesn't matter who or what or where. Someone's gonna try to play you. So I'm at this one house, and this mom would not come outside and pay me. And I'm like, I'm not going inside. I don't know you. You're a complete stranger. I need you to pay me now. This woman would not come outside. So I drove there in my bunny suit, but my head and my hands, like the Easter bunny head and hands, they're sitting in the passenger seat. So I'm like, fine, I'm going up to this door with no head on. If the kids see me, we're ruining Easter, okay? So I go to the door and the mom's like, where's your stuff? I'm like, you need to pay me. And of course, I'm thinking other words, but I'm clean. I'm a kid's party. So I kept those words inside, but I called her. What you think I called her? I called her that in my head. So she is taking forever. We're late. I'm like, look, the Easter Bunny's about to hop away if you don't pay, okay? People will be like, is this about the money? Yes, it's about the money. I don't know your kids. I got bills, okay? You pay this Easter Bunny. So she finally pays after like 30 minutes late. And I put on my head, I put on my hands. Now, this is a big house, okay? Um, you would think that a person with a big house wouldn't have a problem paying like they're supposed to. So now that I'm finally paid, I've got on my head, I got on my hands, now I can't see, so they've got to guide me everywhere. And they guide me into this space, and I feel things change. I hear an automatic door close, and as we all begin to move, I realize we're in an elevator. You have an elevator in your house, but you couldn't pay on time? Huh. That was crazy to me. Crazy. Another party, this kid was like throwing basketball. He was throwing a basketball at my head. Now, of course, it's not hitting my head because I'm in like this big old like helmet thing, but still, it's like hitting me, and I'm just like being discombobulated in my head. The head is moving around, so now I really can't see because I'm in the dark because my face just moved over here, so I gotta move it back, and I'm like, who is this kid? So I'm like humping around, like I'm gonna find this little boy. I find him, and I like jump up close to him. I grab his arm and yank him up close into me, and I'm like, hey boy, if you hit me in the head with that basketball again, I promise you, you will never love Easter again, okay? And then I let him go and I hop away. And you see this kid like, did I just get threatened by the Easter Bunny? Yes, you did. And then there was a racist Easter party. Now, what was crazy about doing birthday parties for children is people could literally ask for your race. And I got that. Like, some people would want a black princess coming to their house or a black clown. So, those made sense. But like in a mascot costume, you're inside. No one can see you, okay? It doesn't matter because all we're seeing is a little Easter bunny. But these people were determined to get a white entertainer. Except they booked at the last minute. Book your parties on time, people. They booked at the last minute. And now they're like acting like it's our fault. So they're calling the office and they're going back and forth. And the office is like, we only have one entertainer left, and she is black. And they're like, well, we don't want black people at our house. Well, you don't want an Easter bunny at your house then. So these people went back and forth and realized like we're not gonna cancel a party so you can get a white entertainer when she's booked already. So finally they agree to take me, but then they call me and say, Jessica, listen, these people don't really want black people at their house. I'm like, okay, well, that's not my problem. They're like, well, you gotta go because you're the only Easter bunny. I'm like, what? Then they tell me about all the things, and I'm just like, what is this? So now I'm scared. I'm like, what kind of KKK environment am I about to hop into today? So I get there, and I'm waiting for this parent to come pay me. And I'm sitting in the car, and the guy walks up. He seems very nice. Y'all, you can't tell who's racist out. Just some of these people, you just don't know. Like, dude comes and he pays me, and I have him sign, and then I look and realize there's a $30 tip. This racist dude tipped me $30. That was the highest tip I got that weekend. I like called back and I was like, listen, do we have any more racist people? That way, can we get some more racist folks? Because apparently you can be racist but still know how to tip. You know what? I got bills. Let's get to the racist party. And let me tell you something. They had the best bunny they probably ever had. I'm hopping around. Kids are like, oh my God, look at the bunny. And I'm like, I'm so cute. I'm holding white babies and they're like not knowing that a black lady is holding them because I'm in my Easter costume. And I'm like, yeah, watch the people at this party, at your little racist party, say, can we get that bunny next year? Because this little bunny Fufu, she was all the bomb, okay? Picking up eggs, smelling eggs. I don't know why I was doing it, but I'm like, look, kids, I got an egg. It smells great. Still can't see, but I'm hopping around this whole party like I just got an extra $30. Yeah, groceries. Yeah, I was such a struggling artist in those days. Anyway, I wanted to share this with you because some of you might have an Easter bunny at your party, and I want you to know that no matter how happy that bunny looks, that bunny is suffering. There's a human inside. Be good to that human inside. Tip them $30. Take care of your Easter bunny. I don't have to do that anymore. But I just wanted to share the trials and tribulations of these young folks out here trying to make a buck. Be good to the Easter Bunny. Be good to anybody in a mascot costume because they are suffering. No matter how happy and great things look, there is some suffering going on. They're hot. They're tired. Your kids are crazy, okay? So look out for them. Thank you for listening to my Easter Bunny confessions. Happy Easter, y'all. And I guess I'll hop on over to church maybe now. Yeah. Okay, bye.